Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. So, Hope Hicks, to give us your reaction, I thought it was interesting that she and Trump didn't make eye contact at all. but he did have the energy to scowl at Lawrence O'Donnell on the way in. But we all know now she broke down in tears, yada yada. But her testimony was really devastating, wasn't it, to Trump? I mean, I think it's, someone said she just sunk him, and she realizes it is why she's crying, I guess.
I don't, having not been there and seen it, it's very hard to know whether she cried or whether they were crocodile tears. Mm-hmm. Was it the sudden recognition of, oh my God, what have I done? I've told the truth and it's going to sink him. And that the reality sort of made her go, oh, and that the tears could have been real. I don't know. But her testimony was devastating because it comes from someone who is still loyal to him, mm-hmm. who still admires him, who told the truth. And it's not just her testimony that's sinking him. It's how they all interweave and how strong the foundation becomes because they all are doing the same thing and building on each other. Mm-hmm. Her testimony was harmful, but so has been everybody else's.
So the new witnesses, they're going to call Trump's former White House gatekeeper to testify against him. Lisa Rubin saying, I can tell you thematically, it feels like Hope Hicks is the last witness, at least for right now, to testify to the formation of the conspiracy to get Trump elected by paying off these women, and that we should be moving into the real heart of the matter here, which is the falsification of business records in order to conceal that conspiracy to elect Trump through unlawful means. So this is Madeleine Westerhout. She served as his former personal secretary in the White House. She had to place the 9 checks that Donald Trump signed in front of him. Lisa also said Madeleine Westerhout can be a crucial witness to know Donald Trump had knowledge and participation in this portion of the crime, which is, as I said, the heart of what the Manhattan DA's office has to prove. Boy, this seems like they've put together a really slam dunk case here. Jill, am I wrong?
No, you're never wrong.
Oh, but in this thank you.
Are not wrong,
Chris, make a note of that.
And they've had testimony this morning from McConney that was about whether or not he ever saw a retainer agreement. So they're also building up to the fact that the checks were listed as for legal reimbursement, legal fees, which they were not. There was no retainer agreement. Nobody ever saw one. So again, they're filling in every little crack. They're filling in all the details that leave you no choice but to conclude that, yes, these were falsified records. And, we're not talking about sort of the elephant in the room, which is Michael Cohen will testify. And we don't know when or where he fits into the picture. I don't think he'll be the last witness. But I also think that, people are saying, oh, he's a convicted liar. Well, first of all, in every criminal case, except maybe in a bank robbery where you have an innocent victim who's, been robbed, you have co-conspirators testifying. They're all bad people. They're all liars. But it occurs to me that Michael Cohen is like Deep Throat. Deep Throat was mad. He had a vendetta because he didn't get made the head of the FBI when J. Edgar Hoover left. So he was mad and he became Deep Throat. But it didn't mean he wasn't telling the truth. He told the truth. There's nothing he said that wasn't true. And so the same can be said for Michael Cohen, is that, yeah, he may be mad he didn't get made Attorney General, but he's telling the truth. He said this years ago when he said, this is what was going on. This is how they did it. And he was right, and it's being proved in court now that he's right. So whenever he does testify, the groundwork has been laid so that any accusations against him have been pre-rebutted.
Sidebar, Counselor, when J. Edgar Hoover left, how many dresses did he leave in the closet? Does anyone? I just wonder if anyone knew that, historically speaking. Okay.